It's kind of cold outside. I'm going to be doing some content in the vehicle this morning. The other vehicle did not start. So this is somebody else's vehicle. You know what I mean? See. I'm not allowed in the Boku right now. They say that the talent runs the show, but, you know, it's like a band. Your tour manager is your boss, and you bow down to him. You do what he says, and you have to kiss his feet from time to time. Well, that's what I'm doing today, is I'm kissing feet. So today's going to be a great person review. This is going to be a really special one from someone I knew personally. Unlike Lynch or Tarantino, this one I actually grew up with. Well, he grew up, I was already very old. This one's about Napoleon Bonaparte. Oh yeah, I knew Naps. Naps was my boy, dude. I was with Naps from, I'd say, the beginning of Corsica. I was actually there when he was born. His mom couldn't make it up the stairs, so she had him on the couch. We called it a sofa back then, or a divan. As he was growing up, he got into a lot of fights. I was always there, you know, up until the time he was about 16 when he first became an officer. At that time, I was only 5,824, so we were kind of like lining up in our adolescence, and he was a real scuffer, a scrapper. Yeah, he was a real scrapper capper. We got into a lot of fights, but that was kind of the way it was out there. We just like all held our own, and it wasn't like today where people are scared of breaking someone's eye socket. It was kind of important back then to do all that. After he was in prison for a little while, I was there too, hanging out with him, kind of sharing meals. I'd make him laugh all the time. He'd be like, "Oh, Bokurito, you just cheer me up so good when I'm staring out the prison bars into this brief minute of sunlight that I get to see every day." And I'd be like, "Yeah, I do cheer you up, buddy. I'll be here with you till the end." Things got cool when he learned how to use cannons really well, and that was awesome. Then we all went to Egypt. Egypt got weird. Not only did he go into the king's chambers, hanging out in there for a while, made him pretty weird. But the thing that really happened was London shouldn't have published that letter, dude. That letter about his wife being a little bit back home, that wasn't cool, dude. That really messed him up in the head, and he needed a lot of talks with the Pokester to get back on the horse. If you know what I mean, because it just breaks a man down. That happened to me with Sharon Hyde. It was a big problem, and you know, we're still very close friends. I'm one of her best friends, but everything she did to humiliate me by publishing those photos, I don't know if I'll ever get over it, man. Anyways, one thing that was cool about him, well, not really cool, but now that I look back and I miss him, it was cool. He always took my breads. We ate a lot of bread in those days, and the bread would run out, and every time I would turn around and my bread would be gone, and his sack would be full, and he'd be like, "My sack's full from your bread, little punk. I got your bread, and now you won't eat junk." And I'd be like, "Dude, so not cool, but I guess I can live without food." So I mean, I let him take my bread. I'm probably the reason he survived Moscow and getting back from Russia, because things got a little weird there. I mean, he's definitely my best friend before Sam. So Napoleon, then Sam, but we're gonna save rating Sam until the very end. Probably like when the apocalypse happens, then we'll rate Sam. Anyways, so since Naps was one of my really good friends, solid 5.5 out of 10. Dice Concheso.